Today I'll showcase this martial arts mod along with a Chun-Li player model because I just think it fits so much, and I'll also show you the build I use with this mod as well as the weapons and everything else. So it's kind of like a build video except it's with mods. So this moveset is freaking awesome. The only drawback that I noticed, sometimes the moves will like throw you further away from the opponent even if you are locked onto them, but a lot of them like gives you a lower profile when you're hitting the enemy, so you will go under a lot of hits, especially when you're fighting bosses like Margit. You will go under a lot of his moves, which is freaking hilarious. But overall, like, this mod doesn't feel buggy. It doesn't feel like a mod, it feels like an actual moveset, which it is because this modder kind of imported it from Sekiro, so it looks really good. And it's so much fun because a lot of the times I was saying to myself, like, man, it sucks there's no like hand-to-hand combat other than the fist weapons, you know, there's no kicks or anything like that, it's just punches, just kind of boring. I've wanted to make builds for martial art characters for a long time, but now with this mod I can. I know it sucks for console players, but hey, maybe with a DLC we will get something close to this. So don't lose hope just yet. If you guys are unsure on to install mods and you're on PC, I do have 2 guides for that, so I won't be going through the entire process in this video, but I will link all the mods that you need. So let's look how to set up all the mods in game and where to get everything that you need. Now I'm using 3 mods specifically for this video. I'm using the Chun-Li mod, the martial arts moveset mod from Sekiro, and a mod that prevents the Chun-Li armor that I'm using over the player model to clip through. And I'll leave the links to all these mods in the description for you guys if you want to use them and try them out. Now, to use them in the game, for the Chun-Li mod, you need to equip the entire astrologer set after applying the mod. For the clipping mod, you want to come to round table here and then go to the mirror, because there is a specific preset you have to select for your player model to be invisible. So go in base template and you have to switch to warrior. If you switch to anything else, the player model will be visible. And I'll give you an example, like you see the head poking out and it's very odd. So you have to make sure to use a warrior if you're using this mod, so that there won't be any clipping issues with the added player model from this mod. Now for the martial arts moveset mod, you don't really need to do anything except equip a fist weapon. And it doesn't matter which fist weapon, they will all have the Ash of War and the moveset. Now if you want them to be invisible, you need to use the normal Castus fist weapons. I'm using the spiked Castus because I like the bleed damage. However, there is also a mod that you can use which literally makes all fist weapons invisible, so you can use any one that you like. To get the regular Castus fist weapon, you need to have defeated Godric, and if Gastok is alive or dead, it doesn't matter. You can either purchase this weapon from him directly or from the Twin Maiden Husks if you killed him. So it's a really simple mod to apply and use. So let's look at the moveset for this mod. The Ash of War is a power-up and it looks freaking awesome. Does feel like a Street Fighter thing. So let's look through all the attacks. This is the two-handed moveset. There's also a running R2. It's like a 2-kick, which is freaking awesome. It looks so good for Chun-Li, dude. There is a rolling R1. There's a charge R2, which she does a little roll backwards. I'll try to show it with a better camera angle. It's really cool. Kind of roll backwards, and it's really good because you actually avoid a lot of hits doing that, which is kind of crazy. There's a jump R1, and for the one-handing, this is the moveset. But other than that, you really want to use it two-handed. For the build, it's pretty straightforward. It's going to be a quality build, actually. This is the first time I make a quality build, but I put 55 in strength and 55 in dex. And I didn't want to overlevel myself because I know it would be too easy. So I put 30 vigor, 15 mind for the buff that you put on yourself with the Ash of War, and 20 endurance. But it really depends on which weapon you choose and what affinity you put on it if you want to change the Ash of War, which you can. But I like the Ash of War that comes with the moveset. I think it's freaking awesome. So that's why I went with a quality build. Also, if you want to get the most out of the damage with this mod, you want to level up the weapon to plus 25 or plus 10 depending on which you choose. I also literally didn't use any talisman for all the fights you saw in the first part of the video, and I won pretty easily, so it just goes to show you that this mod is very, very good, and it's pretty viable. So you don't really need to level up a lot if you want a challenge. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. There is plenty more of Elden Ring content on my channel if that's what you're looking for. And also, if you have any issues with mods, or if you want people to play with, or if you want people to drop you stuff, then I do have a Discord, and the link is in the description box along with everything else you'll need and every mod that I've used in this video. So have yourself a very wonderful day, have fun, and I'll see you all very soon.